I said, "Yeah, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to episode 444. Anyhow, thank you guys for tuning back into the Men Underground Music Show. I am Mint. Got some things already prepared, ready to go. We're gonna get directly into this right away. Last the last episode, episode 3. I hadn't updated this blade. I've updated this blade. So it should be easier to dig into some of these goods. As you can see, I still have it. I put that J-Boy back up there. I got to get a case for that. I'm going to get cases for some of these figures and things like that. But things are still up here. We're still working with some stuff. You know what I mean? Everything's still where we left off at. My current shoe rotation. You know, those are not those Chicago SBs. I ID'd these ones. These ones have this like little gator thing. But yeah, man. Anyhow, that being said, that's just my closet sneakers. I got more sneakers. On some shelves, some racks in the back. So anyhow, let's get into this, man. Let's see. This first one is from Silent Stage Gallery. I don't think this one is music related, now that I'm thinking about it, but it's art related, and it's going to go with my art collection. So we could do that as well, because this is not, we're doing the Men Underground Music Show. I try to focus on music. However, some of my music pieces are actual art pieces, and then there's also just regular art pieces. So that's the final cut. Let's see. Yeah, voila. That was easy. Was doing that while I was talking to you guys. So let's get this blade put up. All right. This is an art piece. I missed out on the second one for Miss Me Art. This is the first one. I want the all black. Which version is this? This is the first one I know that released. I know what it is now. Some of you guys might not be familiar with Myth. Go to Instagram. Her name is Miss Me Art. On there, I want to say, go check her out. Yeah, great artwork and stuff like that. I collect a lot of art. I collect a lot of things, man. I even got G.I. Joes, you guys. So, with that being said, man, I am a good addict, boy. I got so many things that I'm into, and I embraced them all, which I think to me makes me a little more well-rounded of a collector, have a little bit more information, a little bit more insight, a little bit more ideals, things like that. I think anybody like me, you guys are cool. I think you're a cool person if you're like me, So, trying to get all this bubble wrap off. I'm glad they did wrap this because it's an art piece. This is Miss Me Art. It's not me, it's you. Instead of it's not you, it's me. This is often, I don't know if that's Jive. She's from France, but she's pointing to the nipple here. Always watching, and that's some legs open, spread open with the eye in between it. It's funny. My cousin, his nickname in the family is Doodoo. I'm not gonna tell you why, but he always called the butthole the brown eye. So that's funny that she says always watching, and she has a brown eye right there. So anyhow, no applause, some more stuff. But she's like an artist, but she's into feminism and things like that. You know what I mean? But I think she's pretty cool in her art. When I was in I went to Cuba in Havana, Cuba for my birthday in 2019, right? And I found one of her old art, a couple of her art pieces down there. She had these posters, and I used to ask her if I could get her Tupac Saint, her Saint Tupac. I also wanted her Michael Jackson, her Maya Angelou, and I found all those down there. It was so cool to see some of her pieces like splattered up on the walls and so forth like that. So, yeah, man. And this is sort of like a someone drew someone of her. She does a lot of stuff like this. You know what I mean? The Pussy Illuminati, things like that. Don't shrink yourself. The Portrait of a Vandal. Do you miss me? You know, that's just her thing on some feminism. I'll open this up at a later time, just not today. It's going to go with my art, and I'll probably post at the end of this video me putting it up, because I am going to put it up. But this is a music show, so I'm going to focus on the music for right now. Okay, so let's put that to the side, and then we'll move on. Okay, with that being said, we're going to get to the next box. This next box, I don't know, I tore the whole label off, but I want to say I got this from another seller, and I don't know what's in these, but it feels like things are in these. I have 1, 2, and 3. Feels like 3 CDs. Nothing in here, just some trash. We'll put it over here with that. Whole bunch of balled up printing paper. Hey, he's better than me. I don't use printing paper. I could use that to print some stuff. But let's get this stuff out of the way. At least most of it out of the way. And as you can see, there's some long box CDs in here. And I think the majority of these are for my personal collection. If I have them, if I have any of these, I might sell them or not, but let's see. KC Flight. I might have this. We're going to check this one out. KC Flight, long box. He got those old Nike Air Flight highs, man, back in the days. If you're a sneakerhead, you know what I'm talking about. There's some basketball shoes and so forth like that. I think they dropped, probably not this colorway, but similar colorways, probably within the past 5 years or so, if I remember. This is Buffalo Soldiers, Penny. Album's called Penny. Buffalo Soldiers. It's a decent album. I don't think I have this on the long box. Krulapu. There's a couple good songs on here. Nothing major that I'm truly in love with, but it's a decent album from back in the days. They look a little bit different, you know what I mean? But they did have some good music and so forth. For certain songs, I did grab them. This is my girl Ice Cream Tea. Can't Hold You Back. Ice Cream Tea. You know? And I'm looking at these. I keep turning them over to show you guys what these look like. This is on Uni Records and Strong City Records as well. Let me see if I can get the Strong City right there. Let's see. Yeah. So that's Strong City Records, Uni Records, things like that. Good album, in great condition. All right, y'all. So let's see what else we have here. We got JJ Fad. I might have this already. Not just a fad. You know, JJ Fad, they were all right group. They really probably were popular because they were on Eazy-E's. They were signed by Eazy-E and his Ruthless Records, as you can see right here. Their main song that they really had was Supersonic. And on this album, I want to say the real single was We in the House, that second song after the intro. But outside of that, it really wasn't nothing to brag about or anything like that. But I still collect it regardless. I don't know if I already have that or not. It's Professor Griff. I don't know if I have these already. Well, I'll check these to see what I have at a later time. But right now, I'm just trying to introduce you guys to this. Professor Griff is a former member. Well, was a former member, then became a member again, and then I don't know of Public Enemy. Public Enemy, Chuck D, Flavor Flav. He was the leader of the S1Ws. You know what I'm saying? Terminator X, and you know he was kicked out of the group at one point in time during this time. This is his second album, I want to say. Might even be a third. I don't remember how many albums he has. I want to say 2, but it might be 3. You know, his first album, I want to say, was called Pawns in the Game or something like that, if I can remember. But this is Chaos to Wisdom, I guess. Wisdom. You know, and he has the 7 and the stars, sort of like the 7 and the star, the black Muslims. Professor Griff, Chaos. Chaos, I don't know, to Wisdom. Chaos to Wisdom is what he's saying. Includes jail cell, hype sticker on that. And that's the cool thing about some of these. They all sort of have hype stickers on them. As you can see, the JJ Fad does as well. Ice Cream Tea does right there. They're not that one. And KC Flight has it as well right there. You know, so yeah, man. Let's see. We have Dougie Fresh and the new Get Fresh crew doing what I gotta do with the hype sticker right there is in the center. Let's see if I can get that to focus. All right, with featuring smash hit Busting Out on Funk. Also, the Get Fresh crew, If I Was Your Man. So that's how they would like advertise things according to the what they wanted you to pay attention to the soundtracks. This is KMSM, aka featuring Kid Money. The name of the album is called Black Enemy. He's actually from Memphis, Tennessee. This is some old Memphis stuff right here. A lot of people don't know that about him. But yeah, he's from Memphis. Check him out. Forget his other name that he renamed himself later on. This is Family. This was a group that Jam Master Jay, rest in peace, put out back in the days. As you can see, it says, let me get a zoom in, produced by Run DMC's. It's going out of focus again. Let's see if I can get it in focus real quick. Man, this is just one of those days with this focus. Produced by Run DMC's Jam Master Jay, R&B with a distinct hip-hop twist. Includes Runs in the Family, Always on My Mind, You're the One for Me, stuff like that. And that's the name of the album. But here we go. Let me turn it over for you. So, for you youngsters who have never seen these are actually CDs on the bottom end down here. You see where it's slightly creased? That's where the actual CD is. They used to they had these long box CDs back in the days. They put them in these types of shells and artwork because they needed. CDs were not as they were, I wouldn't say they weren't as popular, but they weren't as popular at the beginning. People were still into cassette tapes and vinyl, and they made these to where they could fit into 12-inch slots where vinyl would go, so they could sit sideways or standing up, and that way record stores didn't have to redo them. This is a group out of Philadelphia, Philly, called the Tough Crew. This is their album called Still Dangerous. Let me try to get it. You see I don't know, see the brothers out there in the old mob suits and so forth like that, So, yeah, man, Still Dangerous. Tough Crew. Warlock Records. So Def Records. Not So Def, but So Def. Right. And this is like another album out of, this is Gold Money, A Day in the Life of a Player. He's out of California, I want to say. The name of the, on the back, he's on Tommy Boy Records and TNT. Tommy Boy, you'll know Tommy Boy for having acts such as De La Soul, Coolio, and others. And the TNT Records was signing a lot of Cali artists, including Tupac, back in the days, if you're not familiar. So, yeah, there's that. So, I believe the rest of this is just trash. However, I have those 3 envelopes right there that I'm going to have to scissor and cut. So, before we continue, let's take a look at these. So, here they go. I already pre-cut them. Let's see what's in these. I don't know what's in these. I ordered some of this stuff so long ago, I don't even remember what's in these things, man. So this looks like it's a brand new sealed. It has one of those exterior seals on here, right here. But as I'm going to see if I can get it to get to tune in. This is the Black Monks No Mercy album. Rest in peace 3-2, who is also of the Black Monks. But if you can see that little, there's a little, can't barely see it right there. It's like a pull line that goes across right there where you pull the string. It's actually still sealed. Whoever I bought it off of, they put it in one of these things to protect the seal. And I actually appreciate that. That's pretty cool. I'm not going to do that. Still has, let's see, still has the white little sound scan sticker going across the top. All right, so that's that one. Let's look in the second one, see what's in this. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. You see that? That's a hype sticker, too. I don't know how good this is because it has some brown substance on it. So I hope it's not water damaged or anything. And even if it is, I can't do anything about it because it's been so long ago, you guys, that I had these. So I can't really make any claims from the website that I bought it from. But it's still brand new sealed. All right, I'm looking at the artwork as I go. This is, oh yeah, by the way, this is Granddaddy I Use Lead Pipe album. Try to get it to zoom in. Granddaddy I Use Lead Pipe album, rest in peace. I think he passed away about 2 years ago. Might have been a year ago, but I think 2. Rest in peace to him. All right, man. This is, I want to say, his second album. Moving on. We also have this next one. Let's dump it into my lap. Oh, man. You probably see these tattoos, huh? On my legs. Yeah, I got lots of tattoos on my legs. If you know me. I got a lot of hip-hop related tattoos and stuff, so yeah. So, this is 9, and this is a sealed copy as well. Cloud 9. The rapper's name is 9, and the name of his album is called Cloud 9 out in New York. His brother is Smooth the Hustler, if y'all don't know that. This is brand new sealed. I'm going to compare these to what I have, all 3 of these. And the long boxes to what I have. And then I'm going to, once I compare them and so forth, if I have whichever one's in the best condition, I'm going to keep for me. And whatever one isn't, I'll put up for sale later on out of those albums and so forth like that. It's real hard to find those albums in sealed condition. So, yeah, I was able to grab those in sealed condition. All right. This next thing is pretty awesome. Right here. Actually, let's see if I'm going to go to that or something else. Let me go to what's open. I think this last 4 boxes, we have 1 on the bottom, 2, 3, and 4 are actually some cool things. Real cool things. I sort of know what they are. This one I opened before. This one's from Greedy Arts. He does some cool stuff. And the cool stuff that I'm talking about is, this is a plush. It's a art piece, but it's not an art piece. It's a collector's item as well. And this is based on the Chicago kid himself, Kanye West. And it's a plush toy. And he's done many different versions of these. This is the version that I got. And it's based on the mascot. It's based on his mascot from the... It's not the graduation album. What album is that? Late registration? Not, whatever. But it's the mascot. And he does these toys, man. They're pretty cool. It's a plush toy. Got the Yeezys on here. The original Yeezys. Based off the Bape Yeezys. I don't know if you guys knew about the Bape Yeezys. But yes, sir. And then it comes with a... I don't know if this is a pillow or whatever. Something else. I don't know. We'll just put it like that, right? Voila, like that. Okay. And then guess what it comes with? It ain't official if you don't have the rock chain. Ooh, this is the rock chain. All right, we'll see. Running this rap. I'm trying to get it to where you can see it, but this is their version of that, and you put it on him. I'm going to get them up here on shelves soon. I just don't know where I'm going to put them. Probably on this side with Tyler the creator, is where I'm probably thinking I'm going to put him at. But we'll get to that later. In the meantime, let's put that back. Let's put this plush pillow back. And the plush stuffed bear. I think that is pretty cool, man. It is pretty cool. And hold on, let me pull it back out. And it's really based on it. Remember how he was holding his head? The mascot was holding his mascot head head. So it's crazy. He played off that. I think it was pretty creative. I thought that was dope. You know what I mean? Look at that polo bear as well. If you guys know anything about polo and the gear, you have those Christmas sweaters, the holiday sweaters that always come out every year with the bears on the front. They'll put the year on it and things like that. Oh, man. You guys just got to know the reference. Here it is right here. Based off of, and this is still not the original one, but it's based off of this album right here. I forget the name of the dang album. Now you're going to make me look. Let's go look, because I'm horrible with names, but I know what I'm talking about. I'll put it that way. You can't tell, huh? Is that what you said? I want to say it was not late registration, apparently. All right. Right there. This one. And as you can see, Kanye's on the back with the polo bear. With the bear on his chest. Holding the mascot head. That's what that bear's doing. So yeah, man. The college dropout. That's the one I meant to say. So, yeah, with that being said, it's pretty dope stuff, you guys. I don't know. Let's see what else I got here, you know. I got a lot of goodies this week for you. Let's see which one's next that I want to do. All right. We'll do this next one. Sold out immediately. I'm still looking for the first two in green and blue. I mean, not green, yellow and blue. The yellow version and the blue version in a different position. But this one comes from Rap Cats. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Rap Cats and stuff like that, but they do a lot of stuff based on Jay Dilla. They do a lot of stuff with MF Doom. They do a lot of stuff with Madlib, with J-Lib, with hip-hop period in general. I want to say Rap Cats is out of L.A., if I'm correct. I might be wrong, but I want to say they're out of L.A. Yeah, I'm looking at their address. They are out of L.A. And they do some pretty dope stuff, you guys. You know, real dope stuff. So this next one is sold out right away. I got the box open while I'm talking to you guys. Let's take a quick look at it now. We're going to move some of this styrofoam. As you guys know, I'm not a real big of styrofoam, but in these situations I am. I cannot stand the peanuts, though, the styrofoam peanuts. These corners are actually all right with me. I have no problem with these. It's just the peanuts, the styrofoam creates so much mess. All right, let's see. So, because I know what this is, I just haven't opened it. And the box isn't really telling you guys what it is, but I know what it is. All right. Let's see. First, you can see some yellow squiggly lines. And boom, the squiggly lines are coming from the mustache of who? Quasimodo. Quasimodo. So this is a Quasimodo figure. All right. Put this to the side over here. We got the front box. Let me see how it's put together. All right. Drop it like it's hot. And this is the brick that Quasimodo's known to throw them bricks. You know what I'm saying? Throw them bricks. He's a destructive young fella. You know? Let me back up, give myself some space real quick. All right, let's see. So this red part is supposed to look like a brick, like a house brick. Got the rug. Ooh, what's this rug for? What do you think this is? It's like a rug that lays on the ground, right? Boom. So we're going to put it on the ground. Oh, okay. Let's see. There goes Quaz right there. Yeah, so this is like a music piece, but an art piece at the same time. And you can see he's laying down, so he's supposed to be laying on top of that. I think this one I'm not going to put up yet. I need to get a little case for it. Put that and set it up to where I could arrange it with Quasimodo on top of this zebra skin and him laying. Let's look at him. He's laying and so forth like that. You probably can't really tell, but yes, he's laying and he has a brick in his hand. Let me move this little thing. But down in here, let me see. Let's go a little further, y'all. I hate doing things with one hand, especially with things like this, because this is like not plastic. Him laying down. So see, he will be laying down like this on that. So I would like to set it up and set up the scene in a case. And so I need the yellow one and the blue one version of the original one of him throwing the brick. He's got the brick in his hand, as you can see right there. But yeah, I want that one. I want that, both of those. You know, I'm looking for him, just not willing to pay the money that people are asking for him. You know, to each his own. I'm just not going to pay it. But if you guys happen to know someone who wants to get one and wants it to go to a nice home for a decent and fair price, not a crazy price, then hit me up, man. If you guys are willing to add or contribute to what we got going on in here and help me build this up, please do, you guys. I really will appreciate your help. You know, I really do appreciate your help and would appreciate your help. So we're going to put this back up for now. So I have a lot of things, it appears, that I'm currently unable to display right away because I need to get to the Container Store or somewhere else, order from Amazon. But I'm going to go to the Container Store first, check the prices. And if you're like me and you're in the Container Store, I get on my phone and then guess what I do? I go to Amazon, I Google, and then I try to see who has the best display case for the cheapest price, right? So I could get either something similar or just as good for a better price. You know, I'm a very frugal guy with this stuff. You know, probably not so, but I am so. Like, we all have our things. What I mean by that, we all have our things that we're frugal over, and then we have those things that we'll break the bank for, right? So even this Quasimodo, I paid a lot of money for it. Not a lot, but a lot of money for it. You know what I mean? From Rap Cats. I don't remember. It's probably $100, maybe $200. I don't know. But I'm not going to pay that for the display case, right? Those are something. The display case is something that I'm not willing to spend a lot of money on. But I am. You know what I mean? So it's just one of those things. We all decide what we want to spend our money. You know, you ever had someone say, man, can you believe you spent that much money on that car or that much money on this? I really can. And I'm not here to judge people when they spend their money, because I can't afford to judge nobody, because Lord knows that Mint likes to splurge on things that he sees fit. You know what I mean? For himself. So for myself, I don't know why I'm talking in third person. But yeah, you know. So I spend money on things that I see fit that you might not agree with. But I could also guarantee you spend things on things that you see fit, and then there's some things that you're a little tightwad on, you know? So, yeah, man. The one thing I will say, though, about, like, music, art, some sneakers, if you're not wearing them right away, you could always resell them. But even that market is real funny, especially here lately. But a lot of the things that I collect, I could cash out and get a lot of money for this stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like spending money on Louis Vuitton or Gucci. You're not going to get no money back on that. Even a lot of jewelry. You know what I mean? And I have jewelry too, but I'm not going to get a lot of money on that, especially for gold and things. If you go try to trade in gold or anything, you'll be like, man, I spent $20,000 for this 9mm Cuban link with VS diamonds and yada, yada, yada. And then the pawn guy's like, I don't care. I'm going to give you $5,000 for it, because they're going to give it to you based on the weight of the gold and the diamonds, not what's in there, not what it is. And that's just what it is. So some things are not good investments. I happen to say jewelry is not a good investment. Buying gold itself at the weight and at the cost, at the rate on that date is. Artwork is a better investment, you know. Music collections, depending on who they are and how long it's around, good investment. Now, if you have like a music collection that has a lot of classical music and stuff, that's not worth much. Most people don't listen to classical music. It's not really high in demand. You know what I mean? So a lot of the stuff, if your grandparents like listen to a lot of classical stuff and you have, that's like going to an estate sale. A lot of estate sales have classical music, and if it ain't classical music, stuff like Johnny Mathis, Frank Sinatra. Frank is the guy, but it don't sell much. You know, it doesn't hold any value. You know what I mean? But rock, punk, rap, reggae, not so much. But those definitely hold it. Certain jazz and certain blues holds value, especially if they've been sampled. If these were things that rappers, especially if rappers have sampled them and these are original copies, those are collectibles. But classical music, not so much. Country music, not so much. Things like that, you know, that just don't hold value. But anyhow, moving on. We're moving on to this next one. This next one is pretty cool. It's from Traffic Entertainment Group. I might wait for this one. I might wait to open this. I'm going to open it, but I'm not going to show you guys because I'd rather prep it and have it ready to go, and then I'll go to the next one. You know? Yeah, nah, I'm already opening it. Let's just go with it. Let's go with the flow, you guys. Let's go with the flow. All right. Let's see what this is. I don't remember, but I think I know what this is. And if it's what I think it is, it's pretty cool. So let's get it open. This will be something that's going to need a display case as well, so I won't be able to put it up. Oh, man, and this is super boxed. Give me one moment. Second level. Underneath that, there's another shell. And as you can see, I'm barely holding this blade today. Barely holding it. Didn't even come all the way down, but let's see. All right. Let's close this blade real quick. This should be pretty cool if it is what I think it is. Boy, that's a big box. Boy, that's some weirdo stuff, but it's more like an art piece, so I understand why they didn't want it to get crushed if it is, but it's smaller than what I thought it was going to be. So, I'm not going to lie, I'm a little disappointed, especially at such a big box. I thought it was going to be a bigger size than this. So, let's see. We're going to get some scissors real quick. It's packaged easily. This thing right here that was actually sitting on top. This one right here was sitting on top of this box on the inside. That was protecting this. But it was easy to just pull it right off. It wasn't anything really hard, you know. So. Some good old tape in here. All right, I think we got that now. No, this isn't what I was thinking it was. Okay. So it's a little mini turntable. A little tiny turntable. Let's see if I can see this. This is not what I was thinking it was. Matter of fact, now I gotta go. Did I buy what I thought it was? Let's see. might have been another group, but let's see if I can get this open, you guys. Tiny little, oh man, look at that. And remember, this is from Traffic Entertainment, and this is some Doom slash what's the name of this group? With a Czarface, some little pieces, little vinyls. Look at these little vinyls, these tiny little vinyls. I'm still probably gonna put it in a case. Look at that, that's hard. Nautical Depth. So it came out from Get On Down Records and Traffic Entertainment, which I think is the owner of Get On Down Records in hindsight. Traffic Entertainment, look at that. Czarface, MF Doom, Mando Calrissian. Oh, that is hard. Another vinyl. The Zarlak Pit. That's the back. Czarface albums. Man, this is actually pretty darn dope, man. And this is a tiny little vinyl. Like this. Let's see. See if I could get this out on camera without having to stop. Alright, I gotta remember this was on this side. This was on this side because I'm gonna put it back up. Yeah, it's a little vinyl player. It's a mini vinyl player. I'm not going to open this all the way up yet till I get it on display and it's protected better than what I'm able to do right now. But I think this is pretty fly. This is some fly guy stuff right here. I do remember ordering this. This is not the one that I thought it was, this other piece. And sometimes I think I order things and then I didn't order things. Like, forgot to. You know, life gets busy, you guys. And I have some intentions. But this was actually a great... I forgot I ordered this. Oh, man, this is dope. Crosley Record Store Day 3 mini turntable. Shown at actual size. So it's going to be a turntable at this size. That is crazy. And as you can see, it has the little dot pattern, so it's probably going to look like what we think of as a Techniques type of style type of thing. I don't know what that grid is called. Oh, man, this is cold. This is dope. I definitely got to get a case for this. I have lots of things that I got to get cases for, you guys. All right. I'm going to put this to the side for right now. I'll come back to it. I'm not going to rebox it. I'm just going to put it back in its bubble to store it until I get a display case for that as well. All right. And then here's another thing, you guys. I don't know what I'm going to be doing with all these display cases because display cases take up a lot of room, right? I don't have much room, but I have a few more shelves that could probably fit right above this camera between this bar and this bar on the opposite side. And I might be able to build that up. You know what I mean? Some more shelving. Some might be able to fit up there with the Snoop Dogg doll and things like that. But we'll figure it out. I have so many things that need to go in cases. I don't know what the room is, what room is. You know, I started selling some of my shoe collection because I wanted to get... there's a lot of shoes that I have not worn over the years. And I'm trying to cash in and get some money for that stuff, right? But I also want to open up that closet here in this room with those shoes. There's, you know, there's shoes there up top and on bottom, to the right, to the left. And then I have some more shoes in my music office and stuff like that. But I wanted to empty this closet and turn that into this closet into a complete display case with full of these display cases and stuff. But I'll get there once I get some of those things. And I'm thinking once I get some of these things in my music room As you guys can see, I'm starting to get some space here where some of this stuff was at. But these things that you see over here, these are some of the things that I already showed you. But I need to get some display cases for. This is a special one I'm waiting to show you guys. Let me turn some of these things over. Has my address on them. But as you can see, I have this shelf right here. And I'm hoping, as you can see, I got sneakers in here as well. And I'm hoping to get some more clearance and more shelf room to where I could get all that stuff that's in that closet on these shelves and then turn that whole closet into a storage unit. Not a storage unit, but a display case. So if I could get it turned into a display case, that would be my ultimate goal. So you guys keep tuning into the Men Underground Music Show. That is the goal. We'll see what happens. You know what I mean? But you gotta like have some goals, some ideas, be creative as possible. You know, your collection might not be like mine, but I bet your collection is cool. My collection might not be like yours, but I think my collection is cool. And what's so cool is, it's just like hair, it's just like us, it's just like fingerprints. None of us are the same. Even if we have a doppelganger, still not the same. Even if you have a twin, you can still tell the difference between twins. We know that, right? It's just we're all our own individuals and stuff. So I got this next one open. This next one came from the Marathon clothing company in Los Angeles, Nipsey Hussle's company. Let me turn this around for you just so you can see. That's that tattoo on the leg. The Marathon continues. All money in. That checker. Yeah. So I'm a Nipsey fan. All right. But I know what this is. I know what this is. And let's see. Let's start opening it up. So a lot of these boxes in reality are smaller than what they arrive in. But that I appreciate that because you got to double box things. If you guys have never shipped shoes, don't ship shoes to a person. And it's the same way with music. Like, I like to wrap my cassette tapes, CDs, and other things that I sell, like tortillas and cardboard strips, right? To protect things. It's like being double boxed. But shoe collectors, we call it double boxing. And we prefer our shoes come double boxed, so that way our sneaker box don't come crushed inside it. We'll put that sneaker box inside of another box, you know what I mean? So, yeah. This is good. Sad to say, this one's going to need a display case too, you guys. Let me pull it out of here. All right. As you can read, customer, Live Nation, PO096, TBD Live, with a yada, yada, yada. Armored truck display. It's 360 by 260 by 200 millimeters. You know, here in the U.S., we don't speak millimeters, so I don't know how long that is. But it's one piece display per carton. This, I don't remember how expensive this was, but it was expensive. I don't know if it's $200, $300, $400. I don't remember, because I bought it a long time ago. But if you remember on his video, he has an armored truck. Even at his store, he has an armored truck. And if you know, all money in, right? So this is actually an armored truck, but it's a safe. It's a safe. You know, just like the ones that you would have when you were a kid, and you had the little safe with the little plug on the bottom of the pig. It's one of those, but it's an armored truck safe. It's a replica of his armored truck that's at the Marathon clothing store, at the Marathon store. So this is what it is, all money in. Let's see. Trying to get some space between me. Oh, this one's already in the display case. That's nice. So there was 1,000 of these made. This is number 412 of 1,000. I don't know if you can see that through the plastic. I'm trying to get it open. Because what I'm going to do is once I get it open, guess what, you guys? Since it's already in the display case, it's going to go straight up. And guess what? I'm probably going to put this next to J-Boy. That J-Boy up there. And Tyler, because that's L.A., but that's also Jay-Z. And if you know anything about Nipsey had a good relationship with Jay-Z, with the Puma and with Puma sneakers and all types of things, right? So, yeah. Oh, man, look at that. Look at that. It's the armored truck, y'all. It's the armored truck. Let me put it down real quick. We're going to put it here with Snoop Dogg. The thing got wheels. It's already moving left and right. Left and right. I'm out of sight. I'm throw. Actually, shoot. That might be where it goes. Right here. Move that. And what the placard says is all money in. Armored truck, limited edition, 412 of 1,000. Yeah. There it is. That's hard, y'all. That's hard. Okay, you guys. That's it. That's it for today's episode 4. You know? All money in, no money out. I appreciate you guys tuning in to episode 4. I'm going to try to keep these coming weekly. As long as I have something to do as far as unpacking some things, I'll keep them coming weekly as I'll try to be as consistent as possible. There's no guarantees. There's things I got to do just like anybody else, but I'm trying to keep you guys entertained and also just keep you guys updated. Once I'm done unpacking all this stuff, once I'm done getting all these things into display cases, like this one here, things like that, we'll start going through this actual music collection on the CDs. We'll go through some cassette tapes, vinyl, and then we'll start having discussions about albums. I'm going to tell you what I have in my collection, and then you guys could respond and tell me what you have in yours. For example, in episode 3, I talked about the NOTS True Blue album. I had had a person reach out to me and tell me about a clear blue version. And he showed me, I believe he's the same person who reached out to me on Instagram and said he showed me the clear blue version. I know which one's the first pressing. But there was a clear blue version and a clear one. I knew about the clear one and I knew about the dark blue version. I mentioned the dark blue one, right? In addition to the light blue and the cobalt blue, the sky blue and the cobalt. But I did not know about the clear blue, the clear plastic one. So now guess who's on a mission to find the clear plastic NOTS True Blue? I don't know what version that is. It could be the third. It's definitely not the third. It'll definitely be somewhere around like the 4th or 5th pressing, but I didn't even know there was that many. I knew there was 4 of them, but I didn't know that there was that clear blue one as well. So now I'm looking for that. So, but someone mentioned that. So I'll be discussing my music collection. I'll be discussing CDs, for example. Right here I have Rakim, the 18th letter. I have 3 versions. There might be some more versions than that. You know what I'm saying? I have Scarface, right? His Money in the Power single, right? There's two versions that I'm aware of. You got the one with just a disc like that, and then you have the one with the artwork. You know what I mean? We're going to talk about these things. And if you guys have a different version, let me know. And if you have a different version that I don't have and you want to get rid of it, let me know. So anyhow, thank you guys for tuning in. My name is Mint. This is episode 4. All money in, no money out of the Men Underground Music Show. 2 Stogs, and I'm out.